nailing it.
We're doing super good. We're doing great today.
Always.
Hi. Oh, hey, everybody. How's it going?
Hey,
Welcome to
hello.
Let Me Tell You About My Character. This is a stream where Maggie will randomly generate some 5e characters, and I,
That's
Alina, will draw them. And they're always weird and wonderful, and we were just like reminiscing about all of the weird stuff we've made.
And how we somehow haven't made a human yet.
Yeah.
Like we've done so many other things, but we've never made
Whoa,
a
I'm
human.
way zoomed in. Why am I zoomed in so much?
You were focusing on Trevor's pecs, I
I
think.
was. I was looking very hard at Dear Trevor.
Dear Trevor.
Hi.
Trevor Broha.
Treva Broha.
It
I
was a
got
good time.
sunglasses on today. I'm feeling sunglasses. I am feeling sunglasses because this morning I woke up and there was a picture of somebody's cat dressed as Johnny Silverhand from Cyberpunk.
Oh my
And it was like,
goodness.
wake up, samurai. We got to set the clocks back. And I
Is
don't know
Cyberpunk
why.
actually good now?
Oh, it's so good now.
I
I
didn't
am
get it initially when
obsessed
it
with
first
it.
came out because everybody said that it was bad and
It
stuff.
was bad. I'd heard that it was like leggy and just uh um
I know
glitchy
you said
AF.
laggy, but I definitely heard leggy, and I was like, oh man, too many legs. Can't play
Too,
this game.
there are a lot of legs.
I mean, I would hope.
Look at
I
how
would hope
angry I
there were
am
at
for
least
no
some.
reason.
You look great. I don't know who's the other who's. I want to be Keanu Reeves, or no, you're Keanu Reeves.
I'm kind of both. Let's both be
Can we?
Keanu Reeves.
Let's both be
You've got
Keanu.
Keanu hair.
I don't think you know what my hair looks like.
I never do.
I see you at least once a week.
It's long and dark.
It's not that long.
It's longer than me. I've never had hair past my shoulders since I was like
Okay, so it's
12.
a little bit longer than yours.
Yeah. You get to be also Keanu
Hell yeah.
Reeves, and you're gonna have a
Hell
cigarette.
yeah. Yeah. I
Today
don't
we're
have
both
asthma or
Keanu Reeves.
anything. Oh, I definitely smoke. I've done that before because I'm
Yes.
not a Boy Scout or anything.
You definitely weren't a camp counselor for
I definitely wasn't a
children.
camp counselor at a Christian summer camp. A weed, am I good Christians? Okay, yeah, that's a different
Look at
conversation.
how just upset we are that it's daylight savings time. We're like, just fuck all this
I love
nonsense.
daylight savings
Oh, I
time.
hate it. It's the worst.
Well, okay,
I don't
let
understand
me
it.
preface by saying this year I love daylight savings time
Mm.
because I live in a city and
What? You live in a
when it's
city?
oh my God, I do. I live in New York.
Hey, Kunagari.
And it's dark all the time
Oh, I
in winter.
guess.
And if you
I
don't have a
guess.
car, I can't go anywhere because it's dark and cold
I
and it's
guess
not like
you're
super safe
living
to, wander around.
you're living in
Um,
just like an actual like cyberpunk metropolis where the buildings block out the
yeah,
light and it's dark and depressing
literally,
all the
yeah.
time.
Yeah, so as soon as they change the clocks, I'm like, it'll get dark at 7! I
Hurrah!
get to stay outside! And I'm pumped. I'm fucking
Nice.
pumped. Anyway,
I am from Saskatchewan, and we don't do daylight savings. The farmers at one point were just like, fuck this bullshit, we're not doing it anymore. And they stopped, and the government was like, yes, sirs, okay, sirs, because Saskatchewan is run by farmers. And
oh,
so
I'm
we just
into it. That
don't.
makes more sense.
Yeah, we just don't do it. And so then I moved west, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't understand. Why are the clocks moving? It doesn't make any sense. I don't like it. I'm scared.
Oh, it certainly doesn't. Oh my God.
That's not bad.
Kuragari,
I almost stayed
no.
up really late last
You
night playing
can't
video
do
games because
it.
I was playing Cyberpunk again because I am
Oh my
a
God.
piece of trash. It was played so many hours of that game. But then I hit the wall because I was really tired. I woke up really early so I could run a stream yesterday that was Murder at the Goth Club again for a different group of folks, and it was so much fun. We had Varda and Jasmine and Patchouli and Speedweeb and our dear Guy Fiery. Ah, and they
God,
were such a good group.
the rave doctor.
Yes, the
Yeah.
Rave Doctor.
Alina, do you
Yeah,
wanna just pick a number? I know I can roll it
we could
always,
roll it.
and every single time I ask if you want to pick a number, and you're like, no, and every single time I'm still gonna ask if you want to pick a
What
number.
about five though? Five's a good
What
number.
about 5? See 5? 5. Oh, wait,
I got a
actually, hold
cyber
on.
arm now.
1, 2.
I love this picture of us. It's so dumb, and I love it.
Perfect. Great. Yeah. I love this.
All
I
right.
feel like
Okay.
your hair
Who are
gets
we drawing
bigger
today?
every single time.
Yes.
Well, here's the thing. 5 is a bugbear, which we
Oh.
have already done.
Oh, we have done a bugbear.
We have done a bugbear.
Is there a list of just stuff we haven't done?
Ish. Yes, and there definitely will be next time we do this stream.
Hey. Just putting
let's
you
see.
on the spot.
It's fine. I've never been prepared in my life,
I don't
and
know what
I
we're
don't
drawing.
intend to start now.
But I've already
let's see.
started up my random pose generator, and I'm just gonna look for some cool stuff. Oh, that's a pose and a half. Damn. I'm gonna leave that open.
Have we done a gnome yet?
No.
I don't think we've done a gnome.
We've not drawn a gnome. Well,
I've got
gnome.
53 characters on this, and none of them are gnomes. Like, I've never even personally made a gnome, and
Dang.
I got a forest gnome, which is one of the most like.
Oh, that's cute.
It's a classic.
That's straight up.
Classic game or classic race.
All right, we got a forest gnome.
We got a little baby forest gnome.
That's cool. Our first gnome.
Okay, I have my little spinner to find class. Here's the thing. It first landed on barbarian, which
forest gnome barbarian.
Do we want to do I personally have a little bit of experience playing tiny character
barbarians.
I have done it for, a year at least, and it's hard actually.
It is. It's very hard to just
way harder than you think.
No think.
All move, no think. But
I've
too
been
small.
having that with Talon. Talon's just like all about the action. Just go. Just do it. Just get it done.
It's so hard. It's so much harder than you think. And I also, like, personally, I have ADHD. I don't know what's going on ever. And so, like, playing a character now that's like the talkie character, and I'm like, shit, I gotta pay attention. I gotta take notes. Why am I talking?
What am I doing?
Back to acting school tactics. Okay, that didn't work. Try something new. And I'm like, oh god. This is terrible.
Start on this pose that I pulled up and see if I can make this work as a gnome.
Oh my god.
This is a pose and a half, let me tell you.
I'm already concerned because this is a gnome and I'm not convinced they have that long of legs.
This is like a full-on action sidekick flying through the air.
Okay, the alternative.
Yep.
Because I don't know that we've done this one yet. Have we done an artificer?
Oh.
Yes, we did. We did a Sealy. We said was a multi-class.
Yes, that's true.
And I rolled.
You do know I love me some artificers, though.
I mean, like a gnome artificer. That's like a classic.
That's super. We're just drawing Mikey's dad at this point.
Are we?
I don't know.
Good.
I mean, not flying through the air like this.
An option. Another option is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't know what's going on with the karate gnome here, but
that's just a fighter.
Find out.
That's just a fighter. I have rolled a third time, and have landed on gnome fighter, which somehow seems sillier than a gnome barbarian.
Yes. Correct.
So okay. Options. I am partial to barbarian.
Yep. I mean,
you are partial to artificer. Are we gonna do another multi-class?
We could.
A bardificer.
A bardificer.
No, wait. Barbificer.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's doing karate for no reason? I may change this pose.
Why? Looks like they're like going
having
down
a great time.
Looks like they're like a pirate, like swinging down a rope.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing.
What was that even? What was that gonna be?
Like a rope. Like they were gonna be swinging, but then I was like, no, their arms over here. What am I doing?
Okay. What do you think they took first?
What's that?
What do you think they took first? I
mean, probably artificer, because they're like, that's what gnomes do.
That's what they grew up as.
They grew up being like, you will stay here and tend the forge and make cool gnome shit. And then they're like, yeah, but I need violence. Father, I crave violence.
Father, I crave violence. You can have a little barbarian as a treat.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, so generally speaking, all of these characters that we've done have been level 6.
Yeah.
Split half and half?
3 and
Or
3?
are they a very good artificer and just barely a barbarian?
Ooh, or the opposite. They're like a 2 artificer because they kept sneaking away from the forge to like
Oh yeah, they really haven't learned very
go and
much.
punch stuff.
Yeah, this is High School Musical, except it
A
is
gnome.
instead of the jock wanting to be in the musical, this is
Yes.
the weirdest analogy I've ever made. This is a gnome who doesn't want to take over the family business and instead wants to fight things.
Father, I crave violence.
Father, I crave violence. Okay, Troy Bolton as a gnome. Um, that's his whole name. Troy
Troy
Bolton as
Bolton
a
the
gnome.
gnome.
Troy
Is this
Bolton.
is this a boy or a girl? Or
Oh,
a
oh, oh,
non-gendered
I gotta see him.
I was gonna add some serious gnome beard on. I think I'm still gonna add like the gnome little cap though, regardless of
Okay.
what gender they are.
So our gender naming convention here, let me tell you about my
Yep.
character, is a D4,
Yep.
and
Yep.
it
Yep.
is boy girl,
Yep.
gender no, gender yes.
Gender yes.
Um, and do with that what you will, but I'm gonna roll it real fast.
Metakiki says,
That
"Father, I crave violence. Widgets and
father,
doohickeys do nothing for me. I need blood trickling from my hands, not gear oil."
no,
Which is very good.
I hate it. It's amazing. Um, here's the deal. I rolled a 4,
Okay.
which
Okay.
is gender yes,
Oh,
or no,
gender
gender
yes.
no.
Gender
Which one
no.
is it? I just said it and I've already forgotten. Gender yes, gender no.
Yeah.
Gender no. It's gender no. All right, so this is our non-binary gnome who I'm still gonna call Joy Bolton, but a gnome.
Good. Troy Bolton, but a gnome. I'm gonna
This
change
is
up these arms. I don't like that pose. That's not how you would actually. Wow. There we go. Punching this
it
way.
was,
Punches happen this way, not that way.
I think punches can happen whatever direction. Fun fact, I've recently started working out quite a bit more, and punches
Nice.
can just happen whatever direction you want. The only limitation is you being sore the next day.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Um, all right, so
Oh,
we're
this
gonna
is a
make
this is a gnome with a
it
mohawk. Oh no, we're cyber gnome. Oh no, I'm doing a cyberpunk
Cyber
gnome.
Gnome! Cyber
Cyberpunk gnome.
Gnome!
They're a street Sam gnome.
I don't
Oh,
know
we've come
what
home at
that means,
last.
but I'm in it.
I
I'm
am.
ready.
We're just trying a shadow run at
Please
this
don't.
point.
I feel like we have two very different ideas of what this character is. Because I
As
keep
always.
calling them Troy Bolton as a gnome, and you're like, cyberpunk.
It's Cyberpunk Troy Bolton as a gnome.
Cyberpunk Troy Bolton as a gnome.
Ah,
Unfortunately,
good.
Kuragari, it is a forest gnome. We did roll a forest gnome.
Oh,
It's
that's
not a
true.
rock gnome.
Yeah, yeah. So they're they're
Um,
they're more mythical than I am
but
picturing.
like, but like, you know.
You know,
This still
you
tracks. This still
gnome,
tracks. No, there's no rules.
you
You
gnome,
gnome.
you gnome.
I. This is gonna be so bad for
I
me personally. I'm
apologize to
so
everyone.
bad. I'm so bad at puns.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
not
love
good
it. I
at
love it. I
puns.
love
Okay.
them. This is a
All right.
pose. I'm working with this pose.
Let's pick a number 1 through 6.
I like the number 3.
Okay. We're gonna just. I'm seeing what they're good at.
This gnome is
Ooh, one,
super
two,
rad. The raddest
three.
gnome in the realm.
The raddest. What are they good at? Hold on. We need an artisan tool. 1, 2, 3. 1 through 16. Gotta be right in the middle, obviously. 1, 2,
Meg
3,
says
4,
hi.
6. Hi.
Meg is yelling very loud for no reason.
Every time you say my little sister calls me Meg.
Aw.
Um, and every time you say Meg is yelling, I'm like, how do you know this?
How? I am, but
How?
how?
Huh?
How are
I
you aware
am
of it?
yelling. Okay,
Constantly.
infusions.
Yes.
We have 9 options, and we get to pick 4 of them.
Good. I know there's some very good infusions.
There are some infusions.
I mean, if you're gonna be a cyber gnome, you gotta maybe should we cyber arm?
Mm, cider.
Cyber leg.
Yes. So
Cyber leg.
I feel like they have to have some kind of like I'm into cyber leg or cyber arm specifically because I think it would work with the barbarian.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, for sure.
So like maybe they were doing some like kind of like a Doc Ock style
Yeah.
backstory where they were doing like
What if they've got a
some
big punchy Hellboy arm?
like an exoskeleton, an exosuit, not an
Yeah.
exoskeleton. But like doing some stuff and then their big punching arm, they were like, "Damn, this is way more fun than
I need my punching arm.
making stuff."
Yup.
Okay, armor of magical strength.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That seems like punching arm.
That's a good punching arm.
Oh no, D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond heard that we're doing the stream again and they said, "Absolutely not, you are."
What the hell are you doing to our game? Stop.
The fuck do you think you're doing? Cut that out. I'm
And we went,
D&D
no, never.
Beyond.
No.
I like how
We
at the
will not do
beginning
this
we
right.
were like, "D&D Beyond, do you want to be our friend?"
And it was like,
And now I'm just
hell
like,
no.
D&D Beyond is my nemesis, and I love them. Okay. 1 through 8. 1 through 8. Pick a number.
4.
I also rolled 4, so
Okay,
4
that works
has
good.
to be it. Which is a homunculus servant.
Ooh. So they got a little drone.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Little cyber drone.
Can the drone have knives attached to them?
Yes, forever.
Very cool, very good.
I'm just drawing just a cloud of knives.
A Cloud of Knives is my favorite. I was gonna say band name.
Yes, correct.
Cloud of Knives. So I've started watching through Steven Universe for the first time.
Good.
I've never seen it.
It's
And
delightful.
it is wonderful so far. I love Garnet. She is my favorite.
Yes.
And these
But also all the rest of them.
Oh, all of them are wonderful. I just
all
like
of them.
Garnet because I like big strong ladies.
Yes.
And also the fact that Estelle just never like Estelle has like 20 words per episode, and that cracks me up.
Yes.
But it looks like one of those. I've just gotten to a point where like these like orby things are trying to like fix the homeworld transport, and it looks like one of those guys.
In the storyline, it's very good.
I've never watched it before. I'm very excited. It's very fun.
So good.
We're watching She-Ra and Steven Universe at the same time.
Yes, get all of the gay cartoons, please.
Oh, I've seen She-Ra. I love She-Ra.
So good.
Okay. So we have all of our artificer infusions. We have armor, magical strength.
I love the face on this drone.
Oh, yep. It looks like BMO.
When I was at the furry convention last weekend, someone asked me to draw a crab furry, which was not a thing I've ever drawn before.
How?
And he was like, I don't know what this is supposed to look like. I've never seen a crab furry before, and I want you to draw it for me. And I was like, I'm gonna make some stuff up. And he's like, okay, but I'm gonna pay for 2 figures, and I want a like big tough angry crab furry, and then I want like a cute version of the same character. And so I basically did like this face for the cute crab version. It's just and it's cracked me up ever since. So I'm just going to continue to draw this face.
I'm so deeply confused by just the sentence crab fury or furry.
Crab furry, you know.
Crab Fury is another one of my favorite band names.
Crab Fury is my
Crab Fury is
surf punk cover band.
My ska cover band. Okay. We have a homunculus servant. We have enhanced defense, which I think
that's a good one.
Tracks because they're small, so they need it, and enhanced weapon. So whatever they got some kind of enhanced weapon, which I think is probably still the arm.
Yeah. I could give them nunchucks.
I mean, why would you not give them nunchucks? Now that you've brought it up, you have to. That's the rules.
There's some nunchucks happening.
Absolutely. Okay. Now
they've got nunchucks and a cyber arm.
No.
How did we get here?
Well, it started with Troy Bolton, but wanting to punch things,
Good, good, good.
and immediately took a quick left turn into cyberpunk territory,
As it
and
does whenever we do anything.
yeah, yeah,
We just go, well,
um,
here's what the obvious thing would be. Let's do the opposite of that.
I'm still calling them Troy
Troy Bolton.
Bolton, but a
Yes.
we
Yes. Troy Bolton.
we'll circle back to that plot line. You know, that's a B plot right
That's
now.
a B plot.
We're
Up
currently
there with Matt Damon.
yeah, yeah. It's
Matt Damon's a horse.
Zac Efron. They're very good at singing. 4 levels
Okay.
in Barbarian, so we need to pick a Primal Path and also a feat.
Primal
So
Path. I will leave the
1,
barbarian stuff
2,
up to
3,
you. I am
4,
not as
5, 6,
knowledgeable.
7, 8. So number 1 through 8. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3. So I played a Path of the Berserker Barbarian.
Yep.
And I don't love it for flavor.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like berserkers are great.
Oh yeah.
You can do frenzies.
Which is
Like
lovely.
you get an extra attack, which is great. But also like I don't know. I think I specifically see one called. Just actually no. You pick a number between 1 and 8 because you don't know what the order is.
No, I don't. How about 7?
Path of the Totem Warrior.
Oh, totem warriors are fun. Bear is basically indestructible. We have a
Yeah.
bear in Shaman in my game, and it's like I can't do enough damage to you to make you hurt, but the rest of the group is like dead.
Spirit of the Bear makes you tough enough to damage to all resistance to all damage except psychic damage. Oh wow, so you're susceptible to being bullied to death. I love
Yes,
that.
correct.
I
love that for Troy.
I do actually think that Troy Bolton but a gnome could do this. Like maybe that's where they started. They started their research into like a spirit totem
Because they were being bullied.
itself because they were being bullied.
They're being bullied by their gnome friends because they are not good at gnoming.
No. It's a Buddy the Elf situation,
They're
you know.
very bad at gnome.
Are they actually a gnome?
They
look
know.
a little bit like a goblin the way you're
They really do. I'm trying to gnome up their face more, and I'm like just making it worse.
What does a gnome even look like? You're the artist.
They're like a tiny person. They look just like people, but they're small, which is kind of the least
like a
interesting...
medieval painting of a baby.
It's sort of like the gnomes that look the most gnomey are always the male ones with like big eyelashes or big like eyebrows and like crazy pointy beards. But I was trying to stay away from the beard for this one.
No. Gnomes aren't. It's goblins that have some questionable roots, correct?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I'm gonna give them some big eyebrows and see if that gnomes them a bit more.
Oh, I think it will. I think it's working.
That's not bad. Let's give them some
Beyond.
Like, oh yeah, let's give them some like little crazy hair bits too.
Ooh.
Some little mutton chops.
It knew that I was trying to go for a
smaller
feat.
And less goblin-y. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Like a little more.
Oh, I love giant goblin-y ears. They make me very happy.
I added some like kobolds just because I love I love ears on things that are small.
Okay.
Give me some weird ears. I'm in.
We need a feat. We need a feat for this guy.
Yeah.
Which is it's such a big number. Oh, actually I rolled a 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I got durable.
Ooh, that makes sense.
That just makes sense. I feel like we're just making an actual character, minus the fact that their name is Troy Bolton, but a gnome.
Troy Bolton, but a gnome.
Troy Bolton, but a gnome. Like, but a gnome is their last name.
But a gnome.
Troy - Bolton, but a gnome.
B-U-T-T-A, gnome. But a gnome.
Okay. We need...
I made their hair even bigger.
As you should. Oh my god. I need to send you a TikTok. Welcome to the part where I just tell you about TikToks.
Good.
There was, it was a video of someone doing an opera performance where essentially the director's note was like, "Ooh, can we put a note? Can we hide a note inside her hair?" And she opened a hinge on the front of her hair, and it was a little like a compartment built into the wig where she pulled out a note. And I think that's wonderful, and that's what the hair looks like. You could have a whole compartment in that hair.
It's an artificer hair.
Artificer hair. Yep.
It's hair of
There's
holding.
just a hair of holding. Hair of holding. I
There's
want
some
this to be a
Goku
thing.
vibes going on now with the shoulders.
Okay, it's gonna take me 20 years to roll ability scores on this website. It knows what I'm trying to do.
It does not like it. It does not approve.
Oh, but I rolled an 18. What the fuck? I rolled 4 6s.
Ooh.
Okay, so Troy Bolton is destined for greatness, and
Real
whatever happens,
strong.
we're using this one.
Yes.
It is just gonna take me a billion years. Nope. So never mind. Something's broken.
Uh-oh.
I rolled 4 more 6s. Something's broken.
This character is just the most OP.
D&D Beyond your website's broken.
Quick, everybody roll characters right now.
Wait, it's really broken because I keep rolling only 6s.
It's just this character. 18s and everything.
18s and everything. Yeah, something's wrong. Something is wrong here.
Oh man.
Okay, so we're probably not gonna use the all 18s as much as I think that would be very funny.
After our like completely janky characters in the game yesterday.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
we never
look, the characters don't make any sense. Don't expect them to. That's just how this is.
I picked the spells at complete random. So sorry
God.
about that.
Tiny hut can be used for hotboxing, we decided. It came up.
Should be.
And I was like, I will allow it.
All right, I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. I'm rolling stats with my own dice. As the Lord intended.
Good.
Okay, hold on.
Keep one of those 18s though. The internet wanted you to have at least one 18.
D&D Beyond wanted me to have an 18.
For this this particular gnome.
I mean, we can keep the 18. We can just count it as a gift from the Lord, from the D&D gods.
They want this little gnome to be the best.
You know what? Yeah. Fuck it. We're doing it. 18s and everything.
Look, if most of our characters are stupid broken, this one is also broken, but in a different way.
18s and everything. It's got a 20 in intelligence at level 6.
I wish to play this character.
Oh man.
In a tournament.
Troy Bolton. But a gnome.
Troy Bolton, but a gnome. What are we doing?
You know, I ask myself that every Sunday when we do this stream.
Sunday.
I say, wow,
Sunday.
what are we doing? Troy Bolton, but a gnome.
With nunchucks.
With nunchucks. I thought it was a stick of dynamite, not even gonna lie. That's also a decent one. Alright, backgrounds. What do you think? We need a... What do you think Troy Bolton, but a gnome was up to?
Oh, God, I don't know. So they were in their forest, being a gnome, but being real bad at it. And then they're like, no, I'm going to go and talk to the spirit of bear, see if we can sort some stuff out so that I'm less, I have an outlet for my anger. And Bear was like, yeah, sounds good. I'm going to make you into like a super berserker. And they're like, great, now I need to go fight. What are they fighting? Just
poked him on the forehead and said, here you go.
Yep.
You've been possessed by a god. Welcome.
I'm gonna give them
3'4" and full of rage.
Yup.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
God, right? That is a mood.
I think this works because I did roll Sage for them for a background.
Oh, neat.
So they spent their formative years just learning, and then they became an artificer as they were expected to be. And then pulled a Troy Bolton and said, no, father, I crave violence. I want to go punch things with my magical god-possessed fists.
There's their sign of the bear on the chest.
Yeah. I wanted it to be like a scratch, like a bear.
Just went like, rah, down their chest. Oh, why
Yeah.
are they even wearing a shirt? What am I doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
No shirts.
No
No
shirts.
shirts.
No shirts for the little
I
feral
like it.
forest gnome.
I love the fact that you also did not give them shoes because, as you
Yes.
shouldn't,
No,
they don't need shoes.
look, there's some rules for gnomes.
The
If you're gonna
rules
live in
for
the
gnomes
forest
are no
and
shirts.
be feral, you do not get a shirt.
I want those pants though. They look
Right?
very comfy.
Oh, right?
What are they good at? What language do they speak?
Do I want
I
nipples
feel
on
like
this gnome? I don't know.
do we want nipples on the gnome? Uh,
Questions you must
n-
ask
per
yourself
hmm,
when you are doing a stream with me.
personal preference? No.
Just smooth
I need some
chest.
Aladdin
Yeah,
chest
let's do Aladdin
action
chest
going
because
on.
then you can see the bear scars better.
Yeah,
Bear came and like just slashed the hell out of them, but they survived.
yeah.
Now they have the
Just
power of the bear.
their heart has been replaced by god magic.
Yes.
This
And
would be like
nunchucks.
a god magic and nunchucks. It's really all you need. I like how this would be a very cool character if we weren't the ones creating it. Because saying like, oh, your heart was replaced by god magic,
Is
that's like
great. That's a
that's
good
kind of
character.
great. Are you kidding me? And then you show up with this character and you're like, okay, you are a
What the hell
child.
are you talking about? What were you
Would you?
smoking? What's happening? Are you sure you're okay?
No, never.
Never.
I think they speak celestial
Yeah,
and also primordial.
that makes
They get
sense.
some weird ones.
They gotta talk to some like weird forest spirits that are gods.
Yeah. Are you ready for my favorite part, which we generally and don't end up having time for, which is randomizing personality traits, because there are personality traits, ideals, bonds, and flaws as
Right.
things you can just roll.
Right.
And we never do because
Right.
we always, by this point, are just like
Too
psychotic
committed
and
to our weirdness.
too committed to our weirdness. But like, we have time this
We
time.
have time.
And we're
I'm
gonna
drawing a
see
cyberfoot, so it's all up to you.
Cyberfoot. What
Cyberfoot.
makes a cyberfoot?
It's just a foot made out of metal.
Yeah, but like, why? Like, I'm imagining a very Spy Kids-esque, the toes shoot off like little rockets.
Oh
Like,
yes. Oh good. Oh no, they need to have like bear claws.
oh fuck yeah. Yeah.
There. That's creepy.
I feel like realistically, that would be very hard to walk in.
Yes. Have you seen how big a grizzly bear's claws are?
No.
Oh, they're stupid.
Okay,
They're like
I gotta look it up now.
they're really frighteningly large.
Are grizzly bears the ones that are okay?
Nope.
Okay,
They
never
will
mind.
eat you.
I thought those were brown bears are the ones that'll mess you up. Are those
Yeah.
the same as grizzly bears?
Yes. Little
Okay,
black bears are
okay.
fine. They're usually scared of you, even if they're big.
Black bears are the babies.
Yeah. Grizzly bears will. You're smaller than what they normally eat, which is elk. So you're very
Oh
snack
no.
sized.
Oh no.
You're
Yeah, I've seen. Oh no. Hey, these feet, oh my god.
right. So there was a grizzly bear at the forestry farm, which is like the zoo from where I'm from. And it was an orphan cub that had grown up, and it was like lying by the window one day, just kind of hanging out, and with its paw up against the window. And I came and like looked at the paw, and I'm like, that is just the pad is bigger than my head.
God.
This thing could easily take my head off with no effort.
I like I'm not into hunting as a thing, which is why I'm not like super into the all the pictures of people showing how big grizzly paw
Mhm.
claws are if you look it up. But also I don't think I could ever see a picture of a grizzly bear and a person that close together
Nope.
if it was not dead.
Nope. No, you in
Oh
fact
my
have to carry
god.
a rifle up north because there's grizzly bears
Oh my
and
god.
they will eat you.
I've stopped doing I've stopped doing the stream. I'm just looking at grizzly bears. This
they're big.
is
They're real big.
okay, the last thing I'll say about grizzly bears. One of my favorite games is The Long Dark.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, that's a good game.
Which I like originally backed when it first started, or like I got it in early access back in like what 2012. And I've been playing it ever since then, and I love it. And I always like I'm terrified of the bears in that game.
Yup.
But also seeing actual pictures, I'm like, oh, I should be so much more afraid
yes.
of them
Oh, yeah.
actually.
Grizzly
Are you
bears
kidding me?
are
They look so cute.
right. They got little faces.
If I wasn't supposed to hug a grizzly bear, why do they look like that?
Right. They got little ears. You just want to like
They got little
cuddle their little
ears.
ears.
They look like little dogs.
Right. But they will eat you.
Yeah. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna roll some personality traits.
That's the terrifying factor today. It's also like it was one of those animals that people don't think are as big as or think they're smaller than they actually are.
Like moose. Oh my god, like moose.
Yeah.
Moose are like the size of like a car, aren't they?
Yeah. Bigger.
Like all of the pictures where they look like prehistoric animals, and that's wild to me.
Yeah.
They're so much bigger than cars.
They're
oh my god! Oh my god! They're so much bigger than cars.
They move so gracefully and so smoothly that you think that they are smaller than they are, and then they are right near you, and you're like, "You are a dinosaur. Why are you that big?"
Oh my god. I put in the chat this picture that I specifically was looking at. That.
Oh my god! Would be super cool, Metageeky. I don't know that I could handle seeing a polar bear, which are bigger than grizzly bears.
Oh my god.
But Svalbard I've always wanted to go and visit.
Didn't get a very good
But you do need to be rifle certified to just live there.
Oh my.
Because there are polar bears and they will eat you.
I think they should be allowed. Bears should be allowed to eat people. Like customer service workers should be allowed to fight people. Bears should be allowed to eat people. It's fine.
Yep.
If you're up there,
big,
like
if you're that big and you're a bear.
If you're that big, I think we just kind of.
What am I doing?
Kind of call it a loss. Are you giving him bear paw?
What am I doing?
I like how every time you draw something that you don't really know what's going on, you sound like you're under duress. You sound like someone is forcing you to draw this, or you've been possessed.
Yes.
And you're like, why is my hand creating these shapes? And you're like,
can't stop.
You know why.
Can't stop, won't stop.
One of them is just.
I love this. I love this.
You gave it little bear ears.
Yep.
Okay. So Troy Bolton, but a gnome. We're gonna give them like 2 character traits. Might as well. And the 2 character traits that we have rolled is that they are horribly, horribly awkward in social situations, which would make sense as they have spent most of their time reading and building and fighting. So, like, Entrapta, but with guns.
Good.
Entrapta, but with nunchucks, sorry.
Yep.
And I'm willing to listen to every side of an argument before I make my own judgment, which I also feel like is fair. Like,
that's fair.
If they're kind of awkward and don't really know how to talk to people, they're probably okay with listening to things before they make decisions.
That makes sense. They've got that, like, strong silent type energy.
Yeah. Which is great, because, like, they're a gnome, so their voice is probably real silly. Got, like, a real high-pitched voice.
They're, like, just, like, gonna, like, stare at you in this, like, intense sort of way, and you're like, oh, man, this person's real serious. And they're like, yeah, okay, then.
I'm just imagining all the elves from Elf. All right. The ideals. What do you think it is?
What is their ideal?
Beauty.
To be a bear and to eat things like a bear.
Yes, actually, it's just that. Forget anything I was about to say. It's to be a bear.
The ideal form is a bear.
To be a bear. The end. They just they're
They're
They
a
learned about
furry.
bears. They had, oh my god. I was gonna say they had like a spiritual experience with a bear, and then I can't say that
I
because
made
then
it
it makes
weird.
it sound so bad.
I think there's a book about that. There is, okay, so there's this Canadian book
About
that,
what,
that
Alina?
about a woman having a spiritual experience with a bear.
I meant like an actual like.
No, it's
But you mean
infamous in
like
Canadian.
that?
Yeah, it's infamous in Canadian
No,
literature. I don't remember what it's called, but like, yeah.
I.
I've never seen it, but if I ever do, I do need to read it just to be horrified.
I'm googling things
To
and
Google it. Canadian
I
author
don't.
bear.
Is it just called Bear?
I think so.
Is it just
I think
called
it is.
Bear?
I think it is.
It's just called Bear, everybody. I'm so sorry for yelling, but this is terrible. Canadian author Marian Engel, published in
Yes.
1976. It
Yes.
won an award.
Yes. So that's a fact that you know
I
now and can't unknow.
I regret every step of my life that has led me to this
This
moment.
conversation and knowledge.
This conversation. Oh my god, the main character's 27.
Oh my god. And she likes
I
bears.
I am 26.
Not bears like that bear, like actual bears.
Like an actual bear.
Not a
But
hairy,
also,
hirsute gay man.
the guy.
Yep.
I
Is that the one who writes the Velociraptor erotic novels?
don't think. Well, time to keep googling
I don't know how many limbs
books.
this homunculus has. I'm just gonna keep
Bear.
adding knives.
Islands of the
I think we're
tattoo.
good.
No, I don't
I think
think
that's
so.
a sufficient amount of knives. No, I've drawn on the
Excuse.
sketch layer. Shit.
Oh no.
Well, I'm just going with it.
You know,
Let me see if I can fix this.
you draw all of him on the sketch layer.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm gonna mess this up in a fun way. Maybe it'll work.
We need some bonds. What'd they do? What did Troy Bolton do?
What did Troy Bolton do?
What's Troy Bolton's bonds? It is my duty to protect my students.
Ooh. Oh.
So
they're
bear
training
cubs?
other gnomes or cubs in a martial arts school of bear fighting with
Bear
knives.
fighting. It's bear
fighting with
but
knives.
not the way you think it is. A bear fighting but with knives is the most confusing sentence, especially when you add on "but not the way you think."
Have you heard the song
like,
"Snake Fighting"?
No.
It's an old techno song. It's very good, and it is the lyrics are snake fighting with knives.
Fighting this? Am I fighting the snakes? Are the snakes
It's
themselves
just
fighting
snake
each other?
fighting with knives.
Snake fighting with knives. Snake fighting with.
That is the song.
Knives.
That's the whole song. It's very good. I enjoy it a lot. It is on one of my cyberpunk playlists.
Driver fights off snake with just a knife and seatbelt. What was happening? Where this was a thing that had to happen?
I don't know.
I can't find this song. You'll send this to me
Heck
at some
it.
point.
I am just gonna redraw this. I've got the lines. I did the work.
You know, flaws. Troy Bolton needs some flaws, and looking at them, I can tell you they have some flaws.
They have some flaws. I guarantee. I'm gonna make them fluffy this time.
Their flaws are that they're a gnome.
Well, yep, that's true.
That's their first flaw. They're also just knowing the way we make characters, probably gay.
Yeah, that's not a flaw.
I say flaw in like a ironic sense of like, here's your like
it's a quirk.
Here's your mental. What was the thing that I kept seeing? Where it was like mental illnesses, just like is bi. I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's my particular mental illness. Flaws that I got when I rolled them was I can't keep a secret to save my life or anyone else's.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That's some
Which
Talon energy.
makes sense. Really do feel like we are just creating a
This
more
is just
violent Entrapta
yeah.
from Shira.
This is Entrapta, but also Talon.
And
But
also
bears
Troy
instead of
Bolton.
dragons.
And also unlocking an ancient mystery is worth the price of a civilization, which is just straight up
Oh, that's good.
Entrapta.
That's just Entrapta. We've just made Entrapta, who is a bear.
We've made Entrapta 2.0, who is a bear.
Now with bears.
Now Entrapta, but now with bears. Shira, but now there's bears? Question mark? That's the new name of the show.
Good. I like it.
I would
like
watch
it.
that,
I would
honestly.
watch that.
Everything's the same except for the fact that
I mean Shira, but now there's bears is just He-Man.
Shira, but now there's bears. What character from Shira would you want to change into a bear?
Oh god.
You have to pick one.
Oh no. Oh no. Can you imagine Catra as a bear?
Catra's a bear now. Yeah, meta. Troy is gay and also a bear.
Troy is gay and a bear.
Shira the exact same way, except Catra's a bear this time.
That's my fanfic AU.
Oh
Bera.
no. No, her name's still Catra. We don't know why.
Honestly though, I think Shiro would make an amazing bear.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
She's just this blonde girl with lots of hair, or like a
Sure.
beautiful blonde boy. And then when she Shiras out, she's just a bear.
It's just a bear. I'm sure that there's someone somewhere who has
Mista as a
furry
bear.
art of
Sea bear.
sea bear. Sea bears are a real thing, aren't they?
I don't think so.
Well, it's the little guy. Well, first of all, I am thinking of from SpongeBob SquarePants.
Okay.
A sea bear, but tardigrades.
Tardigrades.
Those guys are called sea bears or water bears.
They're real cute. Yeah, water bears.
They're so cute.
They're very good. They don't die.
Do they not?
I mean, you can put them in space and they just dry out, and then they come back to life.
Me too, bud.
They're very good.
How does that? I don't have enough time to look up
all of the weird bullshit that we pull out
everything.
Randomly.
Yeah. Also, I like how if you look up Bjorn on
yes.
Wikipedia, it'll bring you to tardigrade.
Yep.
Moss piglets.
Oh, that's very cute.
That's our next character is a moss piglet. All right. How do we feel?
Homunculus be?
Bear colored.
Bear colored. Good choice.
Bear colored. Maybe like polar bear colored. Bear colored bear.
A little white bear.
A little white bear.
That's cute. I can do
that. Little guy.
Just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
Maybe a panda.
Oh no!
Is it a panda?
Oh no!
Panda. Oh wait, that's really cute.
Okay, I'm reversing it. I'm making the face white, and then I'm gonna do some like maybe a little gray. Maybe a little whiter than that.
We gotta name the drone guy.
Yeah.
What is his name? What's its name? And also, how attached are we to the name Troy Bolton but a gnome?
It's pretty good. It doesn't make any sense, but it's very good.
It doesn't make a single bit of sense. We so quickly abandoned that plot line.
Yep.
Immediately said we're not doing this anymore.
Troy Bolton but a bear.
Troy Bolton but a bear. Bear Bolton. I told you puns are not my strong suit.
Bear Bolton's a good. That's
Bear Bolton.
Bear
that
Bolton
sounds like a
porn.
No, it does. Oh no.
Oh, what have we done? Don't allow us near your characters.
Don't. Although we made some characters that were like legitimately very had very tragic backstories.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I would play out the whole Patchouli Jasmine tragedy.
Absolutely. I love that. That's so okay. Follow-up question. Troy Bear Bolton. Troy Bear Bolton, but a gnome. TBB.
TBB. TBD.
TBB. TBD. Name TBD. Where do they fit in the universe we have created?
Oh man. Oh.
I'm about to sneeze. I wasn't fast enough.
Metageeky's headcanon is that Troy killed a bear, but was so impressed that they replaced their heart with the bear heart and put the bear brain in the homunculus, which I really love, actually.
That's horrifying. I love it.
Yeah, there's a bear brain
Why
in
would they
this
kill?
little guy.
Maybe they accidentally killed the bear, or like no, clearly they were in a fight with a bear.
Yeah.
And had like some kind of experience. I can't say spiritual experience anymore because you ruined that for me.
And bears.
And
ruined all bears.
You've ruined bears for me. Thanks. They were already on thin fucking ice, but you've ruined bears.
You're welcome.
Oh,
so
maybe he fought a bear in the woods.
Yeah.
And he ended up killing this bear on accident purpose.
Yeah.
And then the bear started to talk to them.
Oh.
Like, the scratch in their chest, like, opened up some kind of weird bear magic, and now they're like, ah, damn.
What if it was a corrupted bear that had been, like, coming after the forest gnomes, and they were all scared of it, so they were trying to, like, build artificer weapons to attack this bear, but the bear was actually, like, a spiritual test. And the only the only one from this forest gnome community who was up for the challenge was
aptly named Bear Bolton.
Bear Bolton.
Bear Bolton.
Bear Bolton, the forest gnome.
Bolt Bearton.
Bolt Bearton, who craved violence all of their life and now finally had a chance to unleash it on the world.
Why do they look like Goku?
Look, I saw Goku, I went Goku.
Sweatpants.
I just had to go for it.
Bearton. Bear Bolton?
Bull Bearton.
Bull Bearton? Bearton.
Bearton.
Bear boy. That's wrong. That's so bad. Never mind. Hard pass. I'm so sorry. Oh.
No.
Troy Bear. Bear Troy.
Bear Troy. Troy
Bear. Chair Bear?
Trair.
This stream is bad now. Us just trying to find names for these characters.
I apologize for nothing.
I mean, me neither. Burton.
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton?
The bear gnome.
Tim Bearton. Himberto. Timber. Timber Bear Bolton.
Why are we allowed?
You know what? Anybody can have a Twitch channel. And we are proof of that.
That's true. We're real good at this.
Anyone can just be absolutely stupid on the internet as long as they have zero shame and
that is what the internet is for.
Yeah. I still think their last name is Buttanome.
Buttanome.
Buttanome. It's Buttanome. Buttanome.
Butta. Buttanome.
Okay.
So I'm just leaning into this now. I'm just like, what color should I use? Oh yes, Goku. Give me the Goku colors.
I vote. Welcome to this is a democracy now. Bear Bolton Buttanome.
Good.
Triple B.
Yep. I'm in.
All right, Bear. Bear was named after, and they were named after the bear that murdered their mother.
Yes.
Which, wait, is such a bad premise. Can you imagine? Ah, son, I named you after the knife that killed your mom. Sorry, that's the dumbest thing I think I've ever said.
Can you imagine how terrifying a bear would be if you were a gnome?
Yeah,
dude. We are humans that are tall. And a bear is frightening.
Bears are Yeah, I actually think that like the entirety of a gnome, like their body would be about the size of like a bear's face.
Yeah. So like Bear here, or Troy, basically went and like punched a dragon in the face
Basically.
when they fought that bear.
So was it the spiritual bear or was this just a literal bear?
I think it was the corrupted bear that was like plaguing their gnome forest village, and nobody else was strong enough to go out and punch this bear in the face. But they had tried once, which is how they lost their arm. And
Lost their arm. I just thought it was like a cool cyber arm.
maybe it is a cool cyber arm.
Sick.
Maybe they upgraded it themselves before they went to go punch this bear. And they're like, "This is my bear punching arm. Don't ask me any questions about it. I will
Been
be
very
going to punch
busy.
a bear."
I've got to go.
And
Get
they're
my
like,
little bindle.
"Don't punch a bear. You will die. They are giant."
No, I'll be fine. Don't worry.
And they're like, "No, I got this.
Don't worry about it.
I will
Okay.
punch this bear and avenge my village."
Avenge my mom.
And they did. And then the bear gave them spiritual powers.
And the
now
bear
they are
said,
mighty.
"Ah, sick. You
Sick.
were the
Red.
chosen one.
Red.
Go forth and share the philosophy of the bears."
Yes. I was
No,
hoping
wait.
that someone would be strong enough to come and punch me in my snoot and send me packing.
Me when I'm an asshole on purpose.
I needed somebody to take me down a peg and then
Nice.
sort me out. Sort me out.
So by punching them in the face, they healed their corruption.
Yep.
And then so I guess okay, we never actually answered their name's Troy Bear. Troy Bear.
Troy Bearton.
Troy Bearto.
Troy
Bear
Bearclaw.
Bolt. Troy Bear. Wait, I feel like Troy and
Troy Bear.
Bear. Like Robert.
Roberto.
Troy Bearto.
Troy Bearto.
Oh.
Troy Bear Toes. He's got bare toes.
Troy Bear Toes. There we go. That's it.
We made it.
We eventually
workshopped
circled.
It got worse.
Yeah,
Then
it
got better.
ended even worse. So where do they fit? Where do they fit with all the characters we've created?
Maybe they are near that village of Hickory Pines.
Oh yeah.
That's a callback for a while.
Hickory Pines was a while ago. Also, we did Heathcliff pretty close to them.
Yeah, Heathcliff was the weird forest fae
Mm-hmm.
who had found and raised Uncle Batman.
Yeah. Uncle Bat. I feel like they do have some kind of fae energy about them.
They do. They very much do. I mean, forest gnomes are pretty fae anyway. It's one of my biggest failings of D&D is I'm like, your gnomes are not fae enough. They are just little people, which makes them exactly the same as halflings.
Halflings. Yeah.
Like, why are they not just halflings? So I prefer the more fae style gnome that are like, yeah, you're like kind of like a step up from like pixies and stuff.
Still haven't done. We have to give this guy some spells, I think, and some equipment, which is mostly just fun for when we inevitably make them fight each other.
Yes, correct.
Oh, a javelin? Perfect.
Good, I like it.
What's the closest thing to nunchucks? A hammer? That seems wrong.
That seems weird.
That seems like not really a fair comparison.
Flail?
Maybe like a mace, since a flail isn't one of. Well,
what did I do?
We'll say a mace. Flavor it to be nunchucks because there's no rules, and I refuse to acknowledge rules for this game. I don't know if I've told you this. So I recently played an all bards one shot.
Oh, good.
And by played, I mean I ran it. I ran the one shot.
Oh,
they didn't tell me they were going to be bards until they showed up and started into combat. And I was
bards.
like, wait, are you all bards? And they're like,
bards.
yeah. No, it was on purpose. They just didn't tell me.
Good.
But it's a group of 4 of us. And so the goal was, we've all been DMs except for one person. And the goal is that they will be the one that does not know how to be a DM. They're gonna wait until all of us have run one shots, and then they are going to run a one shot for us.
Nice.
Where they just don't read any rules ever.
Yep.
And just play a one shot.
Good, good, good.
And I'm so curious to see how it turns out. Because I'm not guessing very well, but I'm still gonna have a good time.
That's gonna be real good.
Oh, please don't crash on me now, D&D Beyond.
No, D&D Beyond. You were already giving us all of the 20s.
Oh god, I forgot. I forgot that's what we did. I forgot that's what we did with Troy.
Troy.
All right, spells.
Troy's so OP. I love them. I love them dearly.
All right. You know what? We need some spells.
I love that we've made the least gnomish gnome. We're like, we can finally get to do a gnome. Let's make a gnome. Sort of.
Lena, do you have a D20 handy?
I do.
Roll a D20.
All right.
Twice.
3.
Very cool.
And 4. Great, thank you,
Very
dice.
cool. These are some
dice.
great cantrips. Dancing lights and firebolt.
Ooh.
Very useful.
I feel like they should have a firebolt because look at that hair.
That they absolutely have firebolt. Like, what else were they gonna be?
Mm-hmm.
What else were they gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
They do need some spells. What are we preparing? Let's see. Let's roll. Whenever we do one shots, or I will just straight up like pick spells at complete random and then not go back and check, so we end up with horrible spells.
Oh, it's so good. It's very good.
Like ones that just don't make sense. And like I feel like we've made a warlock that like didn't have witch bolt, didn't have
They're like, what are you doing with this?
Didn't have any of the ones that you were supposed to get.
Yep.
Okay. 16. 1 out of 16. We need 7 and 11. 1, 2.
We are very good at making characters.
We're so good at making characters. Expeditious Retreat.
Good.
Grease. Very cool.
Grease lightning.
So the Featherfall, also very cool. Catapult, weird, but okay.
I can work with that.
And Sanctuary, that's a normal one.
Yeah.
And Disguise Self. Okay, well, these are weird.
Mm-hmm.
I like the concept of this character being able to cast grease.
I mean, bear grease is a super useful thing.
Is bear grease a thing?
Bear grease is a thing.
Bear grease. I'm learning so much this time. Oh wow, it's a real thing.
Yeah, gotta have bear grease.
It's a popular treatment for men with hair loss.
Mm-hmm. If you don't want to die in the wintertime, rub yourself in bear grease. It will keep you warm.
Will other grease work?
Yeah.
Why does grease keep you warm?
I don't know. It just keeps you warm. Keeps you warm if you're wet.
Interesting.
So nice.
Wait.
I guess it's a layer of fat. It's like insulative.
Okay. Troy Beartoes. This makes sense. This makes sense. I also like the fact that Troy looks like a monk.
Yep.
And is super not.
It's really not.
He's actually really. I was gonna say he's really bad at punching, but he's actually not bad at anything.
Nope. not with all those 6s.
Let's read his stats. Ready? 18 in strength, 19 in dex, 19 in constitution, 20 in intelligence, 18 in wisdom, 18 in charisma.
Troy, why are you so smart?
Troy is so deeply overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
His AC is 18 without
a weird little OP baby.
A weird little OP baby, and that's what he gets because they're small.
What he gets for being here.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. I'm gonna take off the studded leather though. Studded leather armor.
Sense.
They don't wear studded leather armor. Oh look, it didn't change the armor class at all. It's still 18. Wow.
Troy Bearclaw, hero of ages.
This is honestly, this is deeply, deeply flawed.
but in a different way than normal.
Yeah, we generally just make ones that are stupid, and this one, like,
Is stupid good.
we can't play with Troy.
Troy.
They'll kill everyone.
Troy, he will break the game. What are you doing,
If we
Troy?
ever do a PvP like game, we can't have them.
Troy. Troy is the secret unlock.
Yeah.
If you beat all the other levels on hard.
If you beat all the other levels and then you have to do like this really complicated button press, it's really silly. But also they do have like other different outfits, which is kind of cool.
Which is great.
Like there's
I like that.
one where they have like, what is the stereotypical fighting game? I feel like every like girl character has like a nurse outfit.
Yes.
But that's like something like that.
There's also they're the one where they are a character from a different game.
They have a Mario outfit. It's really
yes,
weird.
It's great. It's hard to get that skin. I really like that one.
Yeah. They have dark vision. They know minor illusion. They could talk to animals, which would make sense, but it's weird. Well, they only got this after the fact. Like, they definitely did not have the ability to talk to animals before the bear attacked them, because otherwise they would have simply talked to the bear
and been like, "Hey, do you want to fight me?" No? Okay, cool. Let's be chill.
Yeah. They're not very good at talking, but like they want to hear out all the sides of the story. So like they would never just fight somebody who didn't want to fight.
No, exactly. Well, there we go.
Troy Beartoes is a good guy.
Troy Beartoes.
He's a good,
just hanging out in the forest punching.
Oh my god. What have we done?
I don't know. I never know. Why are we like this?
I don't know why we did this. This is
how did we
one
get
of
here?
the weirder ones we've done.
Why do you put up? No, Thunder McKing I think still takes the cake.
Thunder McKing was a fugue state, and I refuse to apologize for them. Also, Buff Christmas. Anyway.
Oh no, Buff Christmas was just a thing of beauty. Biff Buff and Beef Christmas.
Biff Buff and Beef Christmas. We were talking before we started about running a Christmas in July one shot where it's a Christmas heist with Biff Buff, Beef and Borf Christmas. I'm sorry,
so
that series of words is so Beef Buff, Biff and Borf.
Just say that a bunch. It's very good. We're amazing at this, and we're glad that you are here with us for this.
This is what the creators of Dungeons and Dragons intended.
Yep.
This is what they wanted.
Oh, did you see Metageeky's top threes? Number one is Percy,
Chameleon
which
Jones.
I think you agree with, because I know Percy's like one of your favorites.
Percy is one of my favorites, and I want to play Percy. But also, I play children all the time.
And then number two is Chameleon Jane.
I do love her.
Camille Eon Jane is very good, very good. I love our little cowboy lizard girl.
Cowboy lizard girl with Matt Damon, yeah.
And then this guy.
Troy Beartoes. That's what we decided. Troy Beartoes. Wow, something very loud just crashed outside of my apartment, and it felt like a really good bookend for like, well, yep, everything's broken, time to go.
We're all weird. Anyway, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Also, I gotta check. I want to see if the stream is still up on twitch.tv/roarcatreads. If you want to go and watch that charity stream from yesterday.
I want to.
Yes, it is still up. I will drop the link in here. All three games are posted on there. There was mine. There was a Chaos Wedding, which just sounds amazing. And then there was a Fae one in the evening, which I didn't stick around to check out, but I want to go back and watch. Because, like, I like Fae Chaos.
Always.
But yeah, if you want to go see some more of our random weird babies being played by other people, there is the link.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us today, everybody.
I've learned too much this time.
You've learned a lot about bears. You gotta go read the
Learned
bear.
a lot about bears.
You gotta go read the bear now.
Oh no, never, no. Oh. I read the Wikipedia summary and that was enough.
It's too bad. I haven't read it either. I don't want to.
Anyway.
Alright, love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Why are we like this? See you.
I don't know.
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Shut it down.